Good morning again, everyone, and welcome to New South Outdoors. I'm your host, J.R. Mundinger, and today's show, we fished beautiful White City, Florida in the Gulf County Sheriff's Tournament for a chance to win $10,000. Stay tuned, you won't want to miss any of this exciting action.
Hey, good morning again, everyone, and welcome to New South Outdoors. I'm your host, J.R. Mundinger, and today we're fishing the Gulf County Sheriff's Tournament for a top prize of $10,000. This is day 2, and my partner, Dale Bessie from Tallahassee, is setting the hook on one. Let's get in that. It's the start. We're looking for some that are bigger, but this is definitely gonna. Oh, come on. Yeah. It's a start. All right.
You're the man.
Anyway, as I was saying, we're currently in 5th place and a chance to win $10,000. And yesterday we probably caught 60, 70 fish. You got to go through a lot of them to get to the bigger ones. And let's hope we get them bigger than this today or we're in trouble.
This segment brought to you by Gulf County and Mexico Beach Tourism, the heart of Florida's Forgotten Coast.
Now when as the sun gets higher, the water's really kind of stained out here, so I can't really see how deep it is. And I have a couple of stobs or stick-ups somebody's put out here in the lake that I use as reference points. As the tide drops, we'll show you some of those. Places where we're fishing at, and it's a good tip for you. Watch for things like that, and you can go back to them. Now, I don't have a unit up front. I don't have a depth finder or anything. So what we did yesterday when we were out here, we marked them on the GPS so we could come right back to them. And we're just kind of blind fishing this morning.
That
I can't tell. No. I knew there was a bunch of fish here. This could be a keeper. Oh, I did need the net. He was a whole lot bigger than I thought he was. That was stupid, wasn't it? That's probably $10,000 fish right there. I won't do. Look at his lip came off. Oh, we won't do that again.
Boy, if I'd done that, Jason.
Oh, you'd have never heard the end of that.
Son.
That's there we go. Now that's a fish. See?
Small.
Oh, never mind.
We'll net him. We'll net him. Net him. We're going to net everything today, man. We ain't taking no chances.
Taking what kind of chances?
Chances are not to be taken today.
See, my fish was about
This
this
is a decent
size.
fish.
All right, here's what we're gonna do now. Yeah, you're on your own. You caught him, you deal with him. Okay, it really got calm out here, and again, we talked about not being able to physically see the structure on the bottom. We're fishing grass beds today, but as it's got real calm out, what we're doing is we're looking for pods of bait. You can see the bait out here. It'll be tickling the surface, we'll say. It looks like a bunch of little raindrops, and fish, we just caught one and fish came up around there. But it's a good tip to remember when you're out there and it gets calm. Pay attention to that out there on the water. Bait coming, fish chasing bait, anything like that, and it'll increase your chances to catch more fish.
Net?
No. They're little, but they're fun. I don't know, he might be bigger than I thought.
You said no net.
I don't know. Some of them look like they're on steroids. You know, I did this last time with one about this size.
I think, JR, there's a big difference in.
Oh, come on.
JR.
It's okay.
I'm sorry, did I touch your knee?
There's a bunch of them out here this size, and this fish right here. This fish right here is about a pound and just over a pound, I guess, maybe a hair more. But the idea is to get 5 in the boat, and then you can work your way up. We probably need 13, 14 pounds a day to get close to winning the tournament. We got 7 hours of fishing left, so there's a lot of time. Let's hope they grow in 7 hours. What we're doing here is these are call markers, and what we're going to do is we put these on. It doesn't hurt the fish, and they're color coded. So I'm going to take one out of the back. Sorry. And this is the first fish we caught that we put in there, and we're going to see. It's obvious. Orange is the smaller fish right now. Orange is a much smaller fish. We got orange and black. I can go right in the live well, pull the orange marker out when we get 5 fish and start calling. So orange is the smallest one.
This segment brought to you by Woods and Water Magazine, providing outdoorsmen with timely news and information since 1978. Check them out on the web at www.woodsandwater.net.
Dude, I was trolling that worm.
I know that.
I was trolling that worm. I was like, boom, boom. This small one, man.
It's small?
Yeah, he's seen
No, he's a keeper. Which side you coming to? Oh, never mind.
he's small.
Boy, he is a baby. All right, well, after that excitement, it's time for a mini muffin. Whoa. Swing them in. Wait a minute, I got the net right here.
Oh, that was close. Sure don't need a hand there, bro?
No, nope, he's
Standard size, man. That's number 3. Jason, I'd say you got it
Look
down,
at-
buddy.
he fell out. He didn't even have a hook in his mouth.
He was just holding on to it.
He's just holding on to it. Now that's what you call lucky. Now I'll be even luckier if I end up with one 8 times that size. All right, now we're gonna eyeball him with the other one. And if the eyeball is,
He's probably the smallest, if not second in line.
yeah. Now remember what color we were talking about before to grab? Do you remember? Yep, yep. No. Yeah, I'll need it. They're starting to turn on, boys. I know, that's why I say it's just about easier for me to do it once I get it close. Whoa, here he comes.
That's how you do it.
Grab the net. Oh, shoot. He might not even make it. But they fight like they're on steroids sometimes, don't they?
That's some river bass for you.
You can see we're throwing a paddle tail. June bug, black and blue, anything dark out here seems to work real well. Uh-oh. I don't even think that fish is gonna measure. All that work for 12-inch fish, and we've got a lot of confidence that we're gonna catch bigger ones, so we're not even gonna mess with that one right now.
You need the net?
I'm not sure yet. No. Oh my God, yes. I'll get it though, I'll get it. I'll get it. This is one we're looking for.
Money?
Yeah. That's a good over 2-pounder here.
Money. Way to go, Josh.
Yeah. Well, that's just a hair closer to $10,000.
That's right.
Still not quite as big as what we're looking for, but 5 of these will be worth $1,000, I bet.
Easy.
or it'll keep us close. These, we just put these on the big side. We don't even, for right now, we was calling these out yesterday.
I know, right?
But we got a long day.
Yeah, the bite even.
They haven't started biting yet.
It's a little bit of sporadic action.
All right. Let's get up. Let's get a big boy on him for later. Okay. Put her in the live well. All right, partner.
Good, JR.
Let's turn on some recirculation. Swimming with it. Well, not quite a keeper. Whoa. Give me just a second, folks, to get this out of here. And fish are really starting to turn on. This isn't quite the size that we're looking for. But if you stay with us, we'll be right back, and I guarantee they get better. Stay tuned for more New South Outdoors. There we go.
This segment brought to you by Deep South Fishing Rods, technique-specific rods for today's versatile angler.
The bite seems to be quite a bit tougher today than it was yesterday, and you see a lot more boats. There's a lot of activity. A lot of people are running around out there. But what they're probably not doing that we're doing is we're playing the tide. We have a stump that's in the water, and we're waiting for the water to drop to let's say 4 inches below the top. And the last few days out here, that's been when the fish have really turned on, and we've caught some bigger fish. So that's what we're counting on. We're sitting here all day. We're not going to run around. We're waiting for the tide to go out. We're fishing on an outgoing tide right now. And as soon as it gets to that level, we'll show you what we're talking about, and hopefully we'll be able to upgrade at that point. Well, he came right to the boat. Those are the easy kind, aren't they? He ain't the biggest in the world, but he's bigger than the fifth fish we didn't have.
Bigger.
So we're still going to be the more orange one.
Green outweighs them by a ton.
Yeah, okay. Wouldn't like them other ones. We got two that are real close. We know green's a little bit better. Now we start calling. Now it's time to probably change tactics. Put on a little bit bigger bait and try to catch some bigger fish, because those aren't going to get us anywhere but having a little bit of fun, huh?
Got a little pull to him. He's a little man, but he's the man. What do you think? He's a little short, ain't he? Here,
Yep.
let me have him.
Yep, we'll put them back in the water there.
Old June bug. Works every time.
Felt good though, didn't it?
It felt real good.
There we go. There we go. No, that's okay. Stay. All right, we got him in the boat now. Look at here. Look at here. We did it. All right, we got this one. We've got this tree, and it's starting to come out of the water. 2 casts in a row, and that produced 2 bites. I missed the first one. They're smaller right now, but these fish yesterday we caught there. The first one Dale caught was 3.5 pounder. Then we caught another 3 pounder. Then a couple more 2.5 pounders off the same tree. There's a shell bed next to it, and there's grass. And you can catch one, and the next one will move up that quick. So that's what we're counting on. And they should get bigger here in just a little bit. And we need them. $10,000.
This segment brought to you by Blue Water Outriggers. Everything for your outdoor adventure.
All right, what we're doing out here is, these are called paddle-tail worms. And they make a good vibration when they come through the water. And I guess this resembles a bait fish, the way it goes. But you have to keep them, you have to troll them at a certain speed to make sure that the tail keeps flapping. So what we do, so we can slow it down, we're moving these really slow. Step on my right, so I'm going here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put a slit in this, we're gonna cut this. And now when that comes through the water, and we'll try to get a shot of it later, it makes it easier for it to flap. You control it at a slower speed. And as you can see, it's been working pretty well for us. Oh, you like it when I mess with you? Oh, he loves me when I mess with him. No, it's a little smaller guy, but at least they're starting to bite. This is what we've been waiting for. The tide's starting to fall, and we've been waiting for this all day. We didn't move. You get the bites. Our game plan yesterday was to get 60 or 70 bites, whatever we said. You know, realistically, we probably caught 50 fish, and you got to go through that many fish. We weighed in just under 13 pounds, and out here, that's a big weight. Fish average, you know, maybe 1.25 pounds. And we caught several 3-pounders, and so what we're trying to do, seemed like the bigger fish bit later in the day. Come on. And it looks like it's going to work for us. So we're feeling a lot better now. We were feeling a little sad earlier. Yep, this is what we're waiting for. It's a red fish. It's a red fish. It's okay. It's okay. It's a red fish. They don't jump like bass, do they?
Jason?
It's damn good.
Well,
I don't think he'll even keep.
no, you know, I never,
Pretty redfish, though.
Yeah.
Got a lot of spots.
one spot,
Got 2 on that side.
2 on this side. He's a 3-spotter. He doesn't do us much good in the tournament, and I think what happened, I know there's been redfish up here lately, but on our spot, I just lost one. I just lost a fish and it frayed my line a lot, and so even though we're catching some bass, we're not catching the quality of fish we were catching yesterday, and I'm not sure what's changed, but the species have, that's for sure. Didn't get any of these yesterday or the day before. I'm thinking maybe these moved in and they moved the bass out. But it's a fish nonetheless, and you never know what's going to happen next when you're out with New South Outdoors. Goodbye.
.92.
6.92.
More than what I thought was. All right, there's today's basket. About half of what we had yesterday.
Welcome back, everyone. We really hope you enjoyed today's show. I know we had a great time out there. We caught a lot of fish today, but not nearly as many as we did the day before. Conditions changed some. It seemed like our fish, especially the bigger ones we were catching, had moved down to a new grass line. We broke off a couple times. I believe there was some trash fish, that we'll call them trash fish when you're fishing for bass, but like maybe redfish, some trout, and something with teeth, because normally we don't break off that many times on bass. But all in all, it was a great experience. We had some beautiful weather, and we did end up with a little bit of money. We didn't win the first place $10,000 prize, but we finished in 10th, which was very respectable out of the 103 teams that did participate. So thanks again for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next week on New South Outdoors.